What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see in the title what's going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Also, make sure y'all go check out Doug X out in the description box down below. Y'all see what's going on, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, y'all.
You'll have to excuse me. We're in the middle of the Fani Willis trial. I'm just going to kind of put this together as it comes in. Terrence Bradley is back on the witness stand, forced to testify by Judge McAfee. And it's clear someone the state got to Terrence Bradley and said, you shut up or you're floating face down in the river. Someone got to him because his whole story changed. He is now going to lie, and he's going to cover up Nathan Way. He's going to cover up for Fani Willis because someone got to him. So he changed everything. Let's get to him, and you'll see the flop sweat of the mess of the empty hull of a man. And by the way, it looks like Judge McAfee is getting much harder on him. Judge McAfee does not look compromised. He looks like a straight shooting judge.
We're back to the same point, Ms. Merchant.
His personal knowledge is what I'm asking him what he told me.
But he hasn't yet told you how he knows that. And so unless you can establish why he should be testifying on this at all, then there's no relevance.
And I don't know how he knows that. That would be that would be the next question.
But ask him how he knows it.
I first have to establish that he said that.
No, you don't. You could go the other way around.
Judge McAfee is helping Miss Merchant go after Bradley. So that's where we start. That's just to set the room. By the way, welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. I hope you guys will subscribe if you want more Fani Willis news. But let's not slow down. Let's watch the flop sweat.
When you told me that it started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you gain that knowledge from?
Well, I'm going to object because his testimony a few minutes ago is that he did not recall making that statement.
All right, I'll overrule that. Mr. Bradley, answer the question if you can.
Okay, so Mr. Bradley's sitting there just frozen, can't even answer.
That just goes to show you right there,
His lawyer's trying to come and rescue him. And then it's the judge, McAfee, that says, I'm going to object. You go ahead and answer that question. So the judge is no longer trying to protect Terrence Bradley with his attorney-client privilege. That's the main thing that got ripped off at the meeting.
Repeat the question.
When you told me that their relationship started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton, where did you obtain that knowledge from?
When you're trying to think of a lie, that's what they give you right there.
I was speculating. I didn't have a no one told me I was speculating.
So that's new now. Now he's going, hey, no one told me anything. I didn't see anything. I was speculating.
No one told me I was speculating.
No one told you that?
No one told me that.
You were speculating based on things that had been told to you or things you had observed?
So I'm going to object as to the nature of this line of questioning because the witness has made it clear he was speculating as to how or what he knew. And if it's speculation, it's inadmissible for this court.
All right, but the motivations for his reason for speculating would be admissible, so I'll overrule that.
Thank you, Judge.
We have an honest judge. That's one of the major points on this thing is that Terrence Bradley is indeed dishonest as a witness, and Judge McAfee is indeed an honest judge.
Was this speculation when you told me that? Was that based on things that had been told to you and things that you had witnessed?
I never witnessed anything. So, it was speculation. I can't tell you anything specific, if that's what you're asking.
You can't tell me anything specific as to why you speculated about that?
No, this was however many years ago. I mean, I don't recall, but no, I don't.
Did you have any reason to lie to me?
I don't know if speculation is lying, but
Oh yeah,
It's the long pauses. When you got that long pause, y'all see
it's lying, and you're lying. By the way, he keeps looking over her shoulder back at his lawyers. They're giving him some kind of hand signal, and that's going to be confronted by Merchant in just a minute. Let's keep going.
Well, let me just show me where in this text it says you're speculating.
You didn't ask me if I was speculating or guessing.
I didn't ask you, but tell me if it says anywhere here that
No,
this is speculation.
if this is the same one that you just showed me, it does not.
And you're welcome if you need to look at your text. Is there anywhere in here that indicates that you didn't have knowledge of this
No.
relation?
So she's setting up a kind of making the case in the negative. Look at this piece of paper back when you gave us the testimony that you knew that Nathan Wade and her had a relationship before they were supposed to. Did you ever tell us you were speculating? No.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. The line of questioning Your Honor directed counsel to explore is where he got the knowledge. He's explored that. He said it's speculation, and he didn't get it from any source other than his own speculation.
Sure.
So
I think we're fleshing that out, and I think it's her right to have a little leeway on this if he's an adverse witness.
So now the judge is giving her, Miss Merchant, way more leeway on pressing into him. So it's clear what happened. I think it's clear to everyone in the courtroom what happened.
How do you have knowledge? What knowledge did, well, you just told us. You told us Mr. Wade told you. So tell us what Mr. Wade told you about Miss Willis and Mr. Wade meeting at the Evans office.
Objection, Your Honor. Privilege. This clearly covers the time after December 2018 that would be covered by the privilege.
Yeah, overruled.
Overruled again. Judge McAfee is
It's not looking good. I'm telling y'all. Like it.
on them now.
Telling y'all.
This is not looking good for Fani Willis.
Come on, dude.
He's on to this whole thing being corrupt now.
You recall the question, Mr. Bradley?
I do not.
All right. You re-ask the question, Ms. Merchant.
What did you learn from Mr. Wade? I was clarified that's where you learned it from. About Mr. Wade and Miss Willis meeting at the Evans office together.
I don't object to asked and answered. He's testified at twice.
And it's the simple fact, y'all. It's the simple fact of getting these questions asked, and for him to pause, not really say nothing, knowing the stuff that went on and that's going on with Fani and Nathan Wade, and this whole Trump case is not looking good because you put him on the stand and he's sitting there freezing up, having to think, looking at his lawyers. It's when I say it's not looking good, it's not looking
He
good.
hasn't answered. We haven't heard an answer.
He testified
No
he had
answer.
one conversation with Mr. Wade in the back of his law
Judge.
office.
No, and his answer may change. So
Tip him
overruled.
off as to how to answer the question.
I can't recall what the conversation was. I do recall knowing that he would go down to the office or had been down to the office, but I can't tell you in what capacity or when or any of that. No,
Mr. Wade told you that they had sex at that office, though, correct?
I don't recall him stating that. No.
So now he's changing his testimony, right on this, and McAfee knows it. The judge can see right now that
The judge, everybody, we see it right now. Yeah.
is a corrupt witness, and I think he may just go, you know what? You're not going to help Fani Willis, and you're not going to help Nathan Wade on this one, because guess what? Now I smell a rat.
You don't recall it.
No.
So it's possible he did say that. You just don't remember one way or another?
I do not remember him saying that.
I've never seen someone sigh so hard about not remembering his friend Nathan did not say that he had sex with Fani Willis. He looks just torn in half. The most nervous guy ever. Now here's Miss Merchant saying, I
Whole
just want
demeanor
you to
messed up.
notice that suddenly Terrence Bradley, in a terrifying way, keeps looking back at these lawyers to make sure that he's not doing something wrong.
And Judge, I just want for the record, because sometimes the record doesn't reflect where people are looking, and that when I ask a question, Mr. Bradley is looking at Mr. Wade and his lawyer to wait for them to object, and they're clearly interacting somehow in the court. So I just want the record to reflect that, because it wouldn't otherwise.
I just wanted to give you guys a flavor of the courtroom today. This does not look good for Fani Willis. That makes this a huge win for Trump.
It don't look good just for the simple fact of, I mean, look at him. Look at his posture. Look at his demeanor. Look at his answers. No answers. It's quiet. I mean, come on. It's crazy. Y'all comment down your thoughts. Y'all comments down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. This is getting, crazy. It is getting, I don't know. It's not looking good. I said that. Doug said it. I'm sure y'all saying it at home. It's not looking good just for the simple fact of, I mean, look like he was answering. Then you interacting with your lawyers. You gotta look at your lawyers every question they got. I mean, come on, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Make sure you also go check out Doug X, our amazing channel, amazing information. You already know what's going down. Catch y'all next one.